Hi, good evening class. Welcome to class. Please put away your mobile phones as well as your bags. Yes, please have your laptops up and your Padlet link open and ready to go. Okay, today we are continuing our discussion about potato chips. But today's lesson is on listening, speaking and pronunciation. Okay, how many brands of potato chips do you know? A blind taste test, an article about a blind taste test tasted 14 potato chip brands in Singapore, and the results will have you questioning your favorite brand. Wow, I hope you guys have time to read this article. It's an interesting article there. Okay, now, today I want you to do something exciting. You should be able to ask your questions of ChatGPT by speaking, and then you learn how to listen to the answers given by ChatGPT using a voice answer. Okay? And of course, you then have to demonstrate that you understand the business terms related to the business and consumer market for snacks. So we are going a little bit beyond potato chips. Okay. Now, we watched this video about Mr. Herman Lay. He got laid off when he was a young teenager, and then after that he turned his business into a multi-billion-dollar business, and then he merged with the Frito company, and then he merged with PepsiCo as well. That was yesterday's lesson. Today, we're going to look at another short video, a much shorter one, just 1.5 minutes, about what's the size of this market. How did Mr. Lay's company become a multi-billion dollar company? But before we watch this video, as usual, let us guess what's the market size. Anyone want to hazard a guess at market value of potato chips around the world, or maybe just for within Japan? Yes, Mr. Watanabe. 1 billion yen? Might seem a bit small. Yes, Yuko-san. 100 billion yen? Perhaps. Okay, let's take a look at the video. What's the market size for processing potatoes? That was interesting, wasn't it? That market size for potato processing is so big. It means that the value of potato chips and other potato snacks around the world, of course including some things that we commonly use, the potato flour, must be much bigger. Okay. After watching the video and looking at the article that I showed you, maybe let's refocus back into our home country in Japan, and maybe you want to consider what may be the brands of potato chips that we have here. Let's jump on to the Jamboard. Click on it in your Padlet and Jamboard will open up. Okay, each one of you will take a sticky pad and describe the brand that you know. I know Calbee. Calbee brand makes a lot of potato chips, and add a comment about why you like, or maybe why you don't like that brand of potato chips. I would say maybe Calbee has many different and interesting flavors. Yeah. Okay, and then paste your sticky note and let all of the classmates read your comments. Okay, thank you very much for that. Now let's move on again to a short practice. Listening, speaking with ChatGPT. What are the biggest snack manufacturers in Japan? Again, go into your Padlet click on ChatGPT. I've already sent you the download and installation instructions for putting the voice control in ChatGPT. So now we can try the voice control in ChatGPT. Click on the blue microphone button and we can ask ChatGPT, what is the size of the market for potato chips in Japan, as well as potato-based snacks?
Don't have real-time data access, and my knowledge was last updated in January 2022.
Can you hear it clearly?
I don't have the latest information on
let
the
me-
size of the market for potato chips,
Let me turn up the volume a little bit more.
and new brands may have emerged since then.
Okay. So ChatGPT is giving me the answers, and please listen to how the words are pronounced. Now let's refocus back down to Japan potato chips as well as the snacks market. Can you tell me how many billion packets are sold each year in the Japan snacks market, as well as what are the top brands of potato chips in Japan?
Don't have the latest information on the specific number of potato chip packets sold annually in Japan or the current top brands in the Japanese market. The most up-to-date and accurate information, I recommend.
So you can see that ChatGPT doesn't have all the information, but it also depends on how we would query the system. And also we need to double check, we always need to fact check whether ChatGPT is correct. Well, that was a bit of a fun exercise, wasn't it? Okay, now let's move on to your in-class assessment now. Again, we will be relying on ChatGPT. Think about your favorite snack. Check with ChatGPT for the size of the market, and then record yourself in a video on Padlet, giving an answer of no more than 2 minutes. So do your research using ChatGPT by asking ChatGPT questions and then listening to the answers, listen to the pronunciation, and then create your own answers by recording yourself speaking for no more than 2 minutes directly on Padlet, and post your answers below this section